My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. So, I'm going to ask you guys a question. A real adult question. So, this video is probably not going to be for children. So, I'm in some of these groups on Facebook. And, I got these two women. I'm going to leave their names out of it. But they were talking about Indians. I'm not sure which ones they're talking about. So if you are a Native American or if you're in India from India, please stop watching this video right now because this will be gracefully offensive to both of you. As a person who is part Cherokee Indian, I have to chime in on this because I'm thinking, do I really want to start this group um, of multicultural people in a form of speaking about their racist things that have happened to them? And so I'm going to make this video first, and then I'm probably going to post it on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube page to see if I make this group, will anybody join it? Because nobody's joined my Mass Effect group. Anyway, okay. So as I told you guys before, when I was younger, I never knew the Native Americans were technically Asians. All right, and that includes you people who are of Mexican Indian descent. So if you are Mayan, Aztec, Incan, or any Native American tribe that was in South America, guess what? Just like me, your reality check is that we're not special, we're not from Atlantis, we're fucking Asian. Alright? Problem solved right there. It could also explain why my lust and my drive for Asian women is so strong. Okay, so let's get down to business. Alright? There's a lot of things going on in the world. A lot of Indian and Asian countries and stuff, and our our country of America is in deep shit. So, like I said, I'm in one of these beautiful sex chat groups or whatever, and these two women are bantering back and forth. I'm not gonna say they're insulting because I didn't really take the time to read it. I just heard something about don't invite Indians to the site, and I'm like, okay, there's this lady who said don't invite them, know that I'm half Indian. So I put on there, the ones with the feathers or the ones with the dots. Okay, so those who go not of Native American descent or not of Indians with the dots, they are from India, you have no idea that there's a difference between the two. Okay, the ones with the feathers, in which I descend from, we ride horses and shoot bow and arrows. The ones in which I don't descend from, the ones who wear the Maharaja hats, I believe they ride elephants and camels, and they may even use bow and arrows. Okay, now I'm not saying that to be an asshole, because I don't know. I do know that my ancestors hunted with these things for years. You can go as far as say centuries. Now that was before they lost everything to non-Native American tribes of people, and were stuck on reservations. So, how do you begin a conversation about your race? Well, it's simple. First, rule number one, you must stay calm. Because people are going to say things that offend you. They are going to say things that come right out of left field, and those things are harmful and hurtful at the same time. The problem is, you have to be able to receive it and reciprocate in a peaceful manner. Most people can't do that because most people jump off the cannon without aiming the cannonball. You know, I've been through a lot of racist shit in my life from both sides of the track, from whites and blacks, all my life. And I've only had one Native American racist incident. So, yeah, multicultural people, we really don't have that much of a place in society depending on who in society you are actually speaking to. Alright? Some people that I have met that are Native American are okay with me being half black. Some people that I've met who are white are okay with me being half black. Some people I have met who are black are okay with me being half white and half Native American. However, behind closed doors, you don't know what anybody says about you. And that's the thing that you have to understand. Just because you're not a racist in public does not mean that they're not a racist at home. I, again, have said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 more. I don't have the right to be a racist because my ancestors are of the three primary races that built this country, or in any case, lost this country. So, if I start this group, who's going to join me? Who's going to tell me about their racist stuff? You know, and if at all possible, and they can upload a video to the page or whatever, that's fine. I don't exactly know how to get them to do that because I am stupid. Alright? Now, when I say that, I'm not putting myself down. I'm just telling you, I don't know shit about computers. I'm 43 years old, and I still have texting issues. You know, I don't know what none of the damn abbreviations mean. I do know what LOL means. And I think I know what a couple of other ones mean, but I can't think of them at the moment. So, you know, like I said, I'm fucking stupid, but only computer stupid. I don't have super smarts. If I had super smarts on a computer, I would be a rich man right now. But I'm not. So, you know, let me give you some prime examples. When I was younger, in grade school, I always thought I was black. You know, you couldn't tell me I wasn't black. I liked everything black. I did everything black, except the worst part of things that I did it was black was I opened up my mouth. And I didn't use proper English. I used really bad pronunciation of adjectives known as swearing. Alright, that's right. Every time you cuss, you're swearing. Whether you like it or not, there you go. So, you know, it wasn't until, gosh, she's hot. It wasn't until the 5th grade that I learned that I was multicultural. Now, the reason I say I'm multicultural because if anybody who's here in Charlottesville, they know my mom. They know that my mom could straight up pass for white. Hell, I lost her in a pile of white people down in Scottsville. So that should tell you how well she premiumly blends in with people. Alright? Now, in the 5th grade, I learned that I was part Cherokee Indian. I didn't believe it until I got home and got the culture shock that is, you know. And I'm still in the group, by the way. But, you know, the whole thing is that I had some bad experiences. So people, this shit will come back to bite me in the ass, and it always has. It will until I'm dead, because I'm dreadfully afraid of horses. And people are like, but you're part Cherokee Indian. How can you be afraid of horses? Here's my answer. Get bit by one of those motherfuckers. You'll be afraid of them too. So, other than that, you know, I've had some issues. I've gone back to archery because I wanted to have some tie to my culture that no one could really take from me, besides Kung Fu. Alright, now, granted, I will tell you this other story, and then I will make a second part of this probably. You know, it just depends on how long I carry this. When I went to college, I have a friend. And Con, if you're out there, I haven't forgotten you, brother. He's a son of a preacher. He was a graphic designer at the time we were going to college. He finished. I didn't. I was working with my bow staff. Yeah. It wasn't as colorful. There's no room in here to troll this damn thing. But if you go to Kung Fu Havoc #1, you'll see that I have weapons and stuff done. Possibly some on my Facebook page. But if you check any of that out, you'll see that I'm pretty good with stick. So I'm whirling my stick at the basketball court at Piedmont, and then this little Korean dude come up, and I can't really call him little because he's actually bigger than me. He's like 5'7", I'm 5'3". So he popped up, and when he popped up there, he said, "Damn, you know, I thought you were Chinese." I was like, "Dude, I'm not Asian." It's like, I'm black, and I'm Native American, and I'm white. Now, I know you guys are thinking, why did you claim white last? Because in truth, I'll never ever truly be white. But I can always be black, and I can always be Native American, and that shows on my face, where no matter what I do, I will never be a white man. And I'm not saying that to offend white people, because it's the fucking truth. I'm never going to be a white man. It's just that simple. You have to accept it just like I have to accept it. Point blank, period. And no, just because it's tea does not mean I'm pro-Asian. Everybody loves tea. Remember the Boston Tea Party? So, me and Anquan become fast friends. You know, within like 3 days, we have 2 or 3 classes together. We're cool. We're good friends. He can draw his ass off. I used to be able to draw. I gave up my drawing hand to be better at fighting. Sometimes you lose a gift to gain a gift. So, since I've been fighting since I was 6, and I had explained to him why I had to learn martial arts and all that stuff, and he knew martial arts, so he would tell me things, and so there's not much difference between Asian households and black households. Yes, Asian kids get their ass beat. I never knew that until I talked to Inquan. So anyway, we're sitting there, and I mean, we got into a heated debate, man. And he's like, your ancestors are Asian, right? And I was like, dude, my ancestors are from Atlantis. We're Native Americans. We were here first. We were in America. We roamed America before Columbus fucked it up and started calling us Indians. We were the shit. We had spirituality, and we could talk to creatures, and we could transform and all this shit. And he said, yeah. Now, here's where I drop this bomb on you, buddy. You guys are fucking Asian. And I said, dude, I'm not fucking Asian. I love Asian people, but I'm not one of them. Okay? We're fucking Native Americans. We are the shit. We ride horses and shoot things. I will never get on a horse because of this finger and that finger being chewed like a motherfucker by the goddamn horse. But same concept. So we had this debate for like an hour. And he said, okay, I tell you what. If I can prove you wrong, you'll stop denying it. Which really wasn't that simple of a request. And to honor my word, I've stopped denying it. So we go into the library. We're at Piedmont. And he has me sit at this table. And he's like, James, don't move. I don't want you to go anywhere. I don't want anything to change your mind. So he got like 2 or 3 history books and 2 encyclopedias and a dictionary. My number of books may have changed because I've had a couple of concussions before and since. So each one of the books said the same thing about the Bering Straits, the land bridge, and how Native Americans migrated from Asia through Russia to Alaska from the land bridge, and then branched out all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast to the North America, to the North Poles, and to the South America. Now, I don't know if they took a boat to the South Pole because no one lives in Antarctica without some kind of protection of some sort. There's not enough fucking there's not enough fucking seal skins in the world to keep you warm for that many years to live in Antarctica. So as far as I know, there are no Native American tribes in Antarctica. I said as far as I know. I could be wrong there, and that's cool because there's nothing wrong with being wrong as long as you're man or woman enough to admit when you've been wrong. Alright, so we have this debate, and I'm reading it, and reading it, and reading it. So I'm like, whoa. How the hell did this happen? How did we not learn this in school? Okay, well here's the thing. We learned it in school if you paid attention. Because back when I was in grade school, Native American History Week was in February. In the same month that Chinese New Year is in the same month that Black History Month is in. Now, I know you're all thinking, what? Yeah, well, I'm 43. So, 40 some odd years back when I was like in the 5th grade, so I was between 10 and 11, they do teach you history in school. They teach you sex ed in the 4th grade. Well, I don't know what grade they teach you to you in now, but in the 4th grade, I was taught sex ed. And I was taught sex ed twice in the 4th grade because I failed the 4th grade. All right? So, anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm perplexed, but this Korean fella has just like basically slapped me dead in the face for everything that I did not know about my fucking people. And then I got to having flashbacks. It's like, well, that explains why Grandma Ada and Grandma Bay eyes are slanted. And it fucked me up. I mean, it literally fucked me up. So, now when people ask me, are you part something or another, I gladly say yes. But I didn't know Native Americans were Asian until I got to college. And I was like, God damn, I'm dumb as a fucking box of rocks. But now that my intelligence level has raised just like by 1 rock, it's kind of odd. I'm like, wow, it's never been so crystal clear to be slapped in the face by history, and history is shaded in mysteries, and you have to take the time to try to figure that out. So I'm going to end this video because I'm at the 14-minute mark, and I'm going to start a second video.